Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another video. In today's video, I figured we would take a look at the entire MK1 roster and kind of rate them on how excited I am for them and, if I want to main them and all that stuff based off of what we've seen. So without that, that's it. It's a pretty simple premise. Okay, without further ado, let's go ahead and get this started. I put all the DLC just in the DLC tier because, I guess I could rate them based on if I was excited for them, but we don't have any gameplay of them, so it'd be kind of just so I just put them in the DLC tier, and I think that's where they're gonna stay. But let's get this started. First, mains. Okay, we're gonna do this quickly. Smoke, Rain, and Havoc. Havoc looks just really cool. I'm glad they brought him back. I'm really happy to see the return of some of these 3D era characters. Rain looks like he's going to be the premier zoner of the game, and I always like to have a zoner in my back pocket. I like to zone. I like playing Robocop in MK11, so, he looks like that's going to fit that kind of playstyle for me. And Smoke, because it's Smoke. He looks cool. He's got a karambit. He can go invisible. He's just a rushdown machine, and I think he's going to be super fun to play. Super excited. Reptile looks insane. Whoever did his redesign is just like chef's kiss. It's incredible. And he just looks really fun. He looks like he has some cool combos. I like his transform moves where he transforms into like his lizard form. He looks super interesting, so I like him. Kenshi, super complicated. NRS is really like first attempt at a puppet character, which is normally something you'd see in like an anime fighter. He looks like he's going to be super complex, and I really like cracking like the code of those harder characters. So of course I think I'm going to play him a little bit. And Kenshi's just always been one of my favorite Mortal Kombat characters. I liked him in the 3D era games because that's what I grew up on. I grew up on like Deception, Deadly Alliance, Armageddon, and he was always pretty cool back then. And then they did him really good in MK9, MKX. Just Kenshi's a cool character, so I'm super excited to play him. Let's see, who else am I super excited to play? Johnny Cage. Johnny Cage really surprised me because normally I don't like Johnny Cage. I like his character and his lore and his story and stuff, but and his personality, but I don't really like him from a gameplay perspective. And the MK1 beta completely changed that for me. He was the most fun character to play in the beta, I think, and I'm just excited to play more of him. I'm excited to get some more combos going, really like learn how to manage his hype meter. I think he's going to be a super fun character to play. Super excited for it. I don't know if there's any more. Actually, Shang Tsung. We haven't seen a lot of gameplay for him yet, so that's why he's staying and super excited and not main. I did main him in MK11, and I really liked him in MK11. And I'm just a fan of Shang Tsung in general, so I'm excited to see what they're going to do with him in this game. I don't think he's going to be that big of a zoner, kind of like he was in MK11, but no matter what they do with him, I think I'm going to like him. I like the ability to transform into other characters and really once you have that roster knowledge, you can use it because you can transform into anyone. You can transform into your opponent. So I think that's going to be super fun and just add layers to the gameplay, and I'm excited for him. Plus, his little claw, fist weapons look like they could do some pretty interesting and gnarly stuff with those. I'll give a try. Let's see. Sub-Zero, I'll give him a try. I liked him in the beta. He was pretty fun. Nothing super outstanding though. Nothing that really is grabbing me to play more of him, but I thought he was super fun. Same with Scorpion. We haven't seen a lot of gameplay with him, but you can pretty much assume how he's going to work. He's usually the all-rounder roster character because he's the fan favorite. But I will say he looks better in an MK1 than I think he did in MK11. Gameplay-wise, not costume-wise. His costume in MK11 is just 10 out of 10. But he looks pretty interesting gameplay-wise of the little that we have seen. So, you know what? I'll try him out. Same with Raiden, and let's go with Baraka. That Baraka might change. But same here with these two. We haven't seen too much gameplay from them, but I like them as characters, and I think they can, they have the room to do really interesting stuff. We did have that one dev match on the Kombat cast for Baraka, which is kind of making me itch towards super excited. But I'll just leave him at give him a try right now. Liu Kang, pretty all-rounder. I had fun with him in the beta. I was able to get some pretty nasty combo damage. I got a couple 60% combos going with him. Really fun to play, but kind of just, like I said, doesn't have that pizzazz. Nothing that really just grabs me. Let's see, cool but not my style. Let's go with Actually, man, there's so many characters in this game. I'm like excited for everybody. You know what I mean? Let's see. Let's put Reiko in. I'll give him a try. We did just get the official launch trailer, which just dropped like an hour ago. As of me recording this, I will have a trailer reaction up at some point. But he looks fun. I like his moves so far. I like his X-ray or his Fatal Blow is super cool. But he doesn't really do anything crazy, in my opinion. From the little gameplay we've seen, just a lot of knees. That little suplex move was cool. But just nothing really out there. Kung Lao, I am a known Kung Lao hater. I hated fighting Kung Laos in MK9, hated fighting them in MKX, and I hated fighting them in MK11. But, man, but he does look cool in this game. He does look pretty solid. I don't know if there's going to be any characters in No Thanks. I'm going to be honest. Actually, you know what? Let's do Ashura. Ashura's in next. You know what? No. We're going to do this in order. Lee Mei, cool but not my style. I played her in the beta. She didn't seem too strong. Of course, we didn't have access to a training mode or the full, roster of cameos, which really changes a lot. But I just didn't really like her that much. But I've seen Twitter clips and I've seen people go off as her, and I understand that she could be a strong character, but I didn't think she was too strong in the beta, and I didn't really like her all that much. Let's see, Tanya. Yeah, I'm gonna go cool, but not my style as well. Her split staff looks cool, but I think her design in MKX and her gameplay in MKX was just top tier. And they've kind of look like they've strayed away from that a little bit, which kind of makes me a little disappointed because she was so much fun in MKX. So I'm not sure how she's going to pan out in this game. She could be super fun, so this could change. I could, put her up here or something, when we get hands-on. But for now, she's going to stay there. Let's see, Melina. Actually, no. Garrus. I'm pretty excited for Garrus. I like playing as like a big bruiser type character, and Garrus looks like he's going to be the only one that really fits that bill in this game. And I think his mechanics with his clocks or his hourglasses is really cool, really interesting. They really made him like a thinking man's grappler, which is cool. And I like his concept. I think he could be super fun to play and really annoying to go up against, depending on how well you utilize those hourglasses. But I'm excited to play him. Shao Kahn. Just not my style. I've never been too big of a fan of Shao Kahn's gameplay. From a lore point of view, he's like the biggest bad. He's the best villain in Mortal Kombat next to Shang Tsung. But his gameplay doesn't really have me too interested. Switching between like axe and hand stance, I mean, it depends on how deep those differences go. If it just changes the frame data, moves slightly, or gives like a couple more strings, I mean, that's okay. But like, if I play as him and I'm switching in between the axe and hand stance, I really want to like feel the difference between those. I want there to be like a pretty notable and significant change where like, oh crap, I lost that match, but maybe if I would have switched to hand mode or axe mode at this time, maybe I could have pulled that out. I want some of those differences to be pretty deep. So for now, he's gonna sit in cool, but not my style. But that could change. Let's see, Ashura, no thanks. I just think switching between the light and dark stance is just a little high maintenance, and I just don't think she doesn't seem that interesting. She's just, girl with sword. I know she was in the 3D era, and I liked her design a lot more in the 3D era with like the hat and stuff, but I'm not convinced on how fun she's going to be to play quite yet. But that could change. That goes for all the characters. I keep saying that, but that could go for all these characters. We haven't, had hands-on time with these characters, so who knows. Sindel looks like she's going to be super broken because of all the interactions she can do with the cameo system. The cameo system is what makes this game. It is like the center pillar holding up and supporting everything. Like the foundation of the game is the cameo system. And she just breaks that shit in half. Being able to take control of your opponent's cameo, being able to shut down breakers, being able to use your opponent's cameo for free. Like, that's just insane. Like, she just breaks so many rules. And I think she's going to be insanely fun to play and try out. She's definitely going to be like a higher like skill requirement character because of the timing and all those different things you need to keep track of and use. But I'm definitely excited for her. Katana, just not my style. I've never really been too big of a fan of Katana's play style. I know people love her, but just she's not for me. Let's go with Melina. I'll give her a try. I've seen some leaks and stuff of people that are playing the game early, and she looks like she has pretty insane stuff. Like, she's very flashy. She's a very flashy character, and, you know, if you're going to play a combo-centric character that's really all about, you know, them big deeps, you gotta be flashy too, and she brings that in loads. So, you know, yeah, she's going to stay, and I'll give it a try. Nitara is going to go, and super excited. Her gameplay looks sick. Like, the air movement, the micro dashes, the air grabs, just like, she looks insane. She looks like she's going to be so much fun to play. And, you know, I don't really care that Megan Fox is the VA, is voice acting her. As long as she does a good job, I don't care who plays her. That's my, I don't know if that's a hot take or not, but as long as, like, the acting is good, who cares? Who cares? I mean, it might pull you out of your immersion a little bit, I guess, but the side I err on is just as long as the acting's good. That's what I care about. I just want the acting to be good. And I think that's it. This is my list of who I'm excited to play. Definitely excited to play Smoke, Rushdown character. He's going to be super fun. Rain is the premier zoner, and I can't wait to learn a lot of combos with him because, you know, even if you can sit full screen and just throw fireballs the entire time, it gets a little boring after a while, and I want to, you know, I want to be able to mix people with him. I want to be able to really get in there. And Havoc just looks gross. He just looks gross, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it. But yeah, I think that's going to be my list. Leave a comment down below letting me know yours and who you're excited to play, because, you know, let's get those discussions going and let's get the hype train rolling. I guess while we're here, before I wrap up this video, I'll talk about my content plans for MK1, because I know I haven't uploaded too much on the channel recently, and that's just been because I really haven't been motivated to play like Street Fighter or Tekken or anything. But MK1, there's going to be a lot of content. I'm planning to cover every chapter of the story mode, which, spoiler alert, I think there's 15 chapters is what it's reportedly been. So I'll have a video for each chapter. I think is how I'm going to do it. It will be live commentary. I'm not going to stream it. I'll be doing a character tower, like an arcade run, and the ending for every single character, and then I'll do a like kind of ending compilation once I get through all of those. And then the invasion mode, definitely going to do a playthrough of the invasion mode, which I believe that changes per season, so that's going to be like every season thing. So every time there's a new invasion map or whatever, I'll be there. And then we have like the ranked matches I'll play. I'll probably do some beginner guides, like how to get into Mortal Kombat 1, how to combo, like just, you know, beginner rank stuff that I can show my friends and be like, hey, you want to play this with me? Just start here, you know? And then I'll be doing character guides for every character. I'll start off, this is probably going to be around the order it goes in. I'll start off with my mains and cover those first, because those are who I'll be spending the most time on, and then I'll probably just move down to who, you know, catches my eye. And, yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know your list down below. Who are you excited to play in Mortal Kombat 1? And I will catch you in the next one.